I'm a fool to want you, such a fool to want you. Who? You. Oh, yes, I'm your April Fool full time. I'm a fool for you fellas, plural. Forlorn and forsaken. Why do fools fall out of love? You can't fool me. Oh, well, you can, but you wouldn't, would you? And you could, but you won't. Now, will you? I forget far too frequently. Fool me once, my bad. Fool me twice, what? For we are forced together. Overwintered, we find ourselves frozen out of February, finally finished. We march melancholic and fall frigid into April. But the winter ain't leaving. It was only vamping. It was only vamping. It was only vamping for the next vortex. What kind of fool am I? Well, if you have to ask after all this time. My foolish heart, my more foolish head, my foolish preference for falling for a combination thereof, far too frequently and far too far gone, once again, full fathom 5, my foolishness lies. Lies? Lies. Falsities and inadequacies feather the waves of your indifference, not waving, not even looking back. Is it ignorance, impatience, or otherwise, or simply too simple for your own good? Ah, pity the fool, finding myself fatuous, feeble-minded, falling apart and putting us back together. Oh, the futility. Why do you treat me like such a fool? Somebody fooled my fool, which makes me this somebody's fool. But no, not you, never you. You are too fixed on forward to fall for that foolishness, leaving me fond and falling over backwards. These foolish things remind me of you? Fooled you again. Don't fire me, you fool. Out of luck, I'm fucked. I was only fooling. Is that my heart in your hand, or are you phoning it in? Again. I fooled around and fell in love. I fooled around and fell in love. You didn't mean it when you said it because you said it on April 1st. That may have been yesterday, the day when we slapped the truth silly, since it's the truth that always fools us. It's the truth which any which way trips us up into the fall you take whenever you open your big mouth, honey. That gaping hole of how did you ever think I would buy this bullshit? I made this for you. I made this especially for you. Here in the lab of our love. You were made for me. I made me for you. Fond fool that I be, making you my entire history. You fool. You flirt. You fill me with your hurt and whack me like a piñata full of pine cones, but they come down on your head, leaving your heart in a prickly position. Old fool, you find me flat-footed, fouled and folding at the finish line, singing that same old song sort of flat. Off tune, out of time, can't leap the interval gap. Oh, say, can you, could you, will you see, you could do way worse than me. Happy anniversary, April Fool.